chance and get this feature where I get so today. Now, not for on the outside. But as young people, like I say, always we want a simplistic solutions. Cool for a cool. Let there be light and there was light. And you know they have been like so. Even in a room will get one of the gigantic and biggest building. It takes some time for room to get where they are currently. The days of the great America, like I say, America take very, very long time. Who read the days history, the days of the slavery and slave trade, who understand how America able to set up where it all started with the slaves, the export slaves then from Africa, from different parts of around the world. They get and go there for go replenish the land, for go reimburse and make America the fearful America who all want for this so today. So this get for do with the person you say self. But then you be who say you want for be, you get for take time. Not to one thing. But you just get for be passionate over something and be positive as always. Be positive. Right. This is what even the president they say. Salon na country will get enormous potential for growth. But not to one thing will they grow as a country. We get for take time follow we grow. You get for do to most a man. Me self not just grab up and become, the strategic communications officer like I did so today. It takes some time. Ministry literally I can tell most other people and say, repeat for that tell to people then. But I get a very excruciating and painstaking history. If I tell like history literally, this program in time self not enough. But today, alhamdulillah, as young people, we have to be consistent. Like you say, now you go to the workforce, predominantly now all old people in the mid-state. Not that, not the best people, but we self, not get patience now that thing and and you see young people now with a win future with some of them, most dogs there, so dog consumption, they win with future as young people. So all them things there, so we need for try for go off from them. Right. Be patient, be passionate, and go off from from the abundant intake of drugs. Because that they know they help you for go before. The rather they try for put it on. So this is not a message to the youth man there. Now we try very hard so that we all go contribute, go help the president, so that we will build this fine salon who all wish for us.
So, John, in 1 minute, for people they meet you for the very first time, summarize your story.
So, like I start for talk on my media experience, how I become this person so today. Like me, as somebody who come on a very polygamous, my papa married, Oku Umande, I come on a very extended home. But this extended home where I come also, not literally put me for that become satisfied over the situation of my people. Me and a person, like I say, me and the youngest and the family, very extended home of over 20. But today, I the proud for tell the audience when they listen me say me and the first graduates in my family, and I'm proud for talk say me steps there where I don't take. Now very pragmatic steps there way me late that you just died about some days ago be very, very proud of. Not because of the age, not because of the size, but the steps are very great. But all this therefore do with the kind way I've been consistent in what I be they do, the kind way I've been like what I be they do, because I know say I be they do the right thing, and that which I know say will take me out for it. Like I said, if I talk really about my future, on me past tense or how I start up, not going to do this program. It came to a time when I was in JSS 3, with man see me in the streets and pick me from the streets. So, give me some funding, educate me, and make me this person who I be so today. I'm not there 8,001 for day, but today I tell God thank you, and I shall say God will one day take me 2,001 for day.
Well, that's a vision for every other young person. So in Charles Champion Conte, we happy for being a strategic communication officer at Ministry of Information and Communication. Before they do this laudable and very emotional presentation, Nabi Idi Sajeri Kabo, we happy for be the executive director of Global Multimedia Online Television na the North. Well, before I come back to my guest them for let me wrap up, I just want for let we all vibe to this song, by with very young brother, one of the most passionate youth as well during in lifespan. He's late now. I mean, Shine the Godson. I be one person we always don't give hope to youth man them. So just like how Sierra Leone Talent Life Extra program, they have for give hope to youth man them for able to ensure say we project the Sierra Leonean stories to the rest of the world. We're able for bringing the voices where matters. I mean, this show always they cater for people where they contribute in a little way to the growth of the society, Sierra Leone and Africa at large. We really want to let people get from know people where they work, people where they inspire. I mean, and celebrate everything in their lives. So this song we actually we can use for a short break before we come and wrap up. Now, a song where we let brother Shine the Godson been do, and he do am together with some of the greatest Sierra Leonean singers, specifically Shadow Boxer and Eddie of 441. A caller with there, I mean. Stand up. We're doing this live at Money Gang Studio. Just sing current music outside Salone. Shine the Godson alongside Shadow Boxer. And I sang one of the balls. You're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. We there, oh. Say we there, oh. We there, oh. Say we gonna see there, oh. Say we no go tire. We must survive, man. Say we no go tire. Don't salute for me style na yoto. Never see me for that thing called as yoto. So fresh like I come on that Pluto. Beats to bam, check from my intro. Feel the vibes that shine and shadow. Take man and pray like good for cause I'm in charge. I spread and keep up. Love like that, I will so speak like that, I will stop. That's enough to Sankama. Close not to Bukima. Teach me after walks every day with me, Baba. 1 is a 2 is a 3 and don't Kankama. Rappers want try, but I don't with the other. Never try this style not to Puma. Name loud like the Cabana Obama. Rap a plenty, auction and look. If you need hope, now go look for Juana. Salon for them, flag and Puma. Rap sweet, you smell the aroma. Pusa Papa, and that's a ton rasta. Salon Veba, shiny day. Inside the game, Salon man no go prosper. We don't feel safe. That's it. You say we lost power. Our cup run it over. Body sauce. Salon man, we get blessing, but we didn't suffer. Usher, take back, so action. I don't can now for take back. Salon boy, yes, they call me Shadow Boxer. Spring white blue from the cap to the boxer. I don't know why they don't know why they don't want to does it. And Spider-Man, my brother like a person. Kiss it to Lumley, swear they got me buzzing. Cause we act clean white like a Russian. I love you, Salon, say your name and I'm blushing. Shine the God's on, set link up, it's no fake. Trust in this, your it's coming from the land, Shadow Boxer. We there, oh, we there, till we there, oh, we there, oh, Salon Boxer, we there, oh, so we there, oh, till we know the time, oh yeah, we go for baby, and now, and we go survive, so why we there, oh, we there, till we there, oh, we there, oh, Salon Boxer, we there, oh, so we there, oh, till we know the time, oh yeah, we go for baby, and now, and we go survive, so why Come to your body, they see and I'm impressed. I'm not in a hurry, but I want your regrets. Come salon, but back with fun and chest. You walk up in me, party, no count, be disrespectful. I'm from the diamond city. Don't even test, cause you never gonna be me. I'm so fly in the sky, is my limit. So if you jump, what's in my for a reason? I'm looking girl, them back, pan the game, let them start full of out. Then they say, boxer, I saw me dance the best. See why now me broke, I'm a big young vest. See, don't have a chest. Make it up, play, shake, make a walk, day. See how they sell, look at me, head, half day. When me old Mike, you know qualify for half day. Salona with time,
I say me close them one like a bomb inside pepper. Rap it plenty like Sansana soke. Too much be gave go make that call you do me. Flows they crash like me forget baby. I don't do one, me flows make it history. Save by this game like post and GC. Beats a cola make this bubble feeling tipsy. Make me hate all like when you press play by CD. I call it time go, not to my Nessie. You want try but do you have a penny? Cause me flows then cock get sexy. One flows make you drop down heavy. Shining shadow, Ronaldo and Messi. Control the game like the great Papa Shake. What am I ungrateful? Better not get sick. I had to see like bottom this.
say we there, oh, we there, oh. Tell 'em what we there, oh, we there, oh, we there, oh, yeah, oh. We make it, oh, and we go survive, oh, yeah, oh. We not take say we there, oh, so we make them we there, oh. Tell 'em what we there, oh, we there, yeah, oh.
True stuff. I we born, I we men, I we survive now. Shout out to Kingfisher the Superfly, the Godfather Jimmy B, Mohamed Kalon. I hold you down. SL for Excel. Peace. God's son.
Well, that's it. That's it. SL for Excel. Saloon with there, and we must survive here. I mean, I want to say thumbs up to the late man Shadowbox. Shine the Godson, and of course, big up to Shadowboxer and we own brother Eddie King, and of course, somebody Richie for play the beats and contribute that into. We there and we will survive here. I mean, just a two life story of Shadowboxer, Shine the Godson, and Eddie inside that song. I mean, this is what may guess them. They also don't tell you. So, in case you're watching or listening to this show from afar, this is Sierra Leone Talent Live Extra program, the 23rd edition and the very first edition on YouTube. I mean, it's getting bigger. We're starting on a very snail pace, but we're surely reaching there. I mean, just so you know, this show comes up every Sunday at exactly 10 o'clock local time in Sierra Leone. That's 22 on the GMT. And of course, it's a show that looks forward to projecting some of the most, literal voices, trying to give voice to the voiceless. A show that comments on national issues. Of course, an anti-fake news, misinformation, disinformation show. Of course, with me is Idris Ajay, the executive director for Global Multimedia Television, and of course, Charles Champion Conte, a strategic communication officer at the Ministry of Information and Communication. The guys have been with me and they led us to a very lovely chat. I mean, all of what they said is being summarized musically from my own end. I mean, earlier they talked about combating fake news, misinformation, disinformation. And of course, I had to support their vision and support their words by letting you listen to the I Verify song done by the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, LXG, featuring Empress P, which says it all and says exactly what my guests have said. And just now, they've just agreed that the Sierra Leonean workspace is dominated by aged people. I mean, young people are gradually tapping into the workspace of Sierra Leone, but again, much is needed to be done. They've advised a lot more of colleagues out there and what they should do, using their own stories and my very own story seated here. So it was enough to be summarized in this song titled "We There" by Shai the Godson, featuring Shadow Boxer and Eddie. We're wrapping up the show, and just so we get our final word from our guest for this particular moment, I'll start with Idris Ajay, the executive director of Global Multimedia Television. Idris, what's your passing message for this very edition?
First off, I want to say I want to commend you. I want to thank you very much for what you've done. This idea is laudable, and I appreciate your venture. And also, I want to thank and appreciate your sponsors who are patronizing with you. However, we will see the issue of misinformation and disinformation. It's a collaborative fight. It should be private sector fight between institutions, in our institutions to fight it, because it become high
as a result of politics, elections, and the rest, and for all the dubious reasons for self individuals and all. However, we should understand when to share things, how to share things, and why we should share things. We should ask ourselves the questions and come to entrepreneurship, which I want to put more emphasis on. However, colleagues, youths, young people, I'm talking to you as a young person in the late 20s, you know, little have been achieved from my own end here, from the university now to the corporate. I have a small business incorporating young guys from the university, and I have one graduate at the moment with me. Not by magic, not by dream, but having something to offer. So I am putting this to you, young people. Please have something you can offer. Add value to yourself. If you lack value and you lack what you should offer, then you have no use in the public or in the company. When you need to say life from every situation that happens.
Okay.
And you will think you are there because you have something to offer. Charles Champion, you are there because you have something to offer. Something you can bring to the board. Something someone can act for. You give and offer have taken place. Acceptance have taken place, you know. However, ladies and gentlemen, young people, please, let's keep adding value. Let's also have skills.
Okay.
That our present days, if we lack skill, then we are missing the point. It shouldn't be just academics. We should have skill. I am a mass communicator graduate and also an entrepreneurship multi master coach. I'm a photographer. I'm a videographer. I have master in photos. That is my skill. What is your skill? It's my question to you. And what value do you have?
All right, thank you very much, Idrissa. I mean, nice having you, and of course, we'll be looking forward to having subsequent edition. Charles, Champion Conte, what's your final courtesy for this very edition?
Thank you, Wilson. This is quite a painstaking moment also. I've just lost my stepmom.
Wow.
So that was why I was declining most of your calls.
I mean,
I lost
a
my
very
stepmom.
tough month for you, John. We continue to sympathize with you and continue to stay strong. I mean, just to keep it short.
Difficult moments.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, guys. I hope to join you again in subsequent editions. Thank you.
All right, many thanks, John. Well, that's it for this very issue. I mean, I want to extend some very special thanks again to my guests who are equally young people. I mean, like I've always said, you know, the platform is here and it requires us all to collaborate and see how we can push and create the much needed difference. This is Sierra Leone Talent Live Extra program, and this is the 23rd edition, a show that comes up every Sunday from 10 p.m. Local time. That's exactly 2200 hours GMT. And to every other person watching us from afar, my current statistics shows we have 2 viewers on YouTube as of now. I mean, it's impressive. We've got some viewers that have been constant with us. At some point, we lost the connection, and this is the second half. These links will be available on the Alusai Emirisi Facebook page, and of course, watch out for the 24th edition coming up next Sunday as well, with some very amazing guests lined up again in the show. Just so you know, Silent Talent Live Extra program is still open to sponsorship. I mean, if you want to sponsor this show, or perhaps you want to collaborate or looking forward to advertise your business, just as we've been doing, you know, if you've got a jingle, if you've got your public announcements, you've got few other stuff to reach out to let the public know about what you're doing or whatever, or you know that kind of person who is contributing in society, you know that person who is doing well, you know that person who have got a story to tell, please do not hesitate to reach me out. Type Alusani Emirisi on Google, and then my account will pop up. Reach out on any of my accounts on the various social media handles. Of course, I'll be very active to respond to them, and I look forward to hosting very many guests as well. I mean, like I said, the show is yours. Let's grab it. Let's continue to be supportive. If you are watching this very show for the very first time, this is the 23rd edition, like I said, and then of course, you are at liberty to share the link. I mean, spread the word. I mean, send a message to a very far audience so they too can benefit and then be very much willing to catch up with subsequent editions of this all important show. It's an anti fake news, misinformation, and disinformation show that aims to give voice to the voiceless, call duty bearers to actions, comment on national issues, and try to see how actions will be taken for public good. This is Silent Talent Extra program. As always, I am leaving you with this very song done for us by the AI Wilson Entertainment Blues, who are Lady Chris and Zifa Biadonis. And this song is titled Kamle We Make Salon. Of course, this is how we say bye bye for today's edition. See you next Sunday.
Would I not witness we come singing and let them fight from beginning? No place like hope, Salon and hope. In a matter who you be, no matter who say you come out, so as long as you see a union, can we make Salon? In a matter who you be, no matter who say you come out, so as long as you see a union, can we make Salon? Better big or small, make me learn sense. So what you need to be tried, make me big sense. Whether big or small, make me learn sense. But what in the BT make me big sense. Salona we all know. Salona the country, and we make Salon. Whether you in the over yonder, the country, and we make Salon. Salon, the country, and we make Salon. Whether you in the over yonder, the country, and we make Salon. Salon, the country, and we make Salon. Whether you the be in a matter, and we make Salon. Salon, no place like fun. Salon, no place like me. Salon, no place like fun. Salon, no place like me. Salon, no place like fun. Salon, we get gold, we get diamond, we get silver, and other gold moving the world inside Salon, no mama. But Salon, we to pick a song of one you say the east, the best friend go be you, pass a babu. You wanna say go stand in your back, you see stand on your back by Salon. Now we country, now we make Salon. Whether you the over yonder, now we country, now we make Salon. Salon, now we country, now we make Salon. Whether you the over yonder, now we country, now we make Salon. Salon, now we country, now we make Salon. Whether you the be in a matter, now we make Salon. Mr. President, do you have a rule the law? Minister of America, do you have a rule the law? Salon to smoke for make we suffer. Salon to reach for make we funny. Make we come together as one, mama. Make we come together as one, papa.
Let's get together and then start walking Sierra Leone is ours. Now we don't land. Let's get politics and then start walking Sierra Leone. Now we country. Now we home. So if you make other country and let you know, trust me, you will feel like now you know. Damn, Africa's biggest natural harbor is found here. The biggest gems in the globe are also found here. So let's put hands on deck, push forward, take the bull by the horn, grab it, don't be a coward. All God bless from the mountains to the holy land. Heaven on the earth, the people are not hooligan. Who saw you walk, even value pass who saw you land. SL is our, we call our motherland.
FPC, SMPP, NDC, MP, NDC, and all the other political parties, them, we are now one. Now we let's back up and let's know. Green, white, and blue.
Salon people.
Green, white, and blue.
I guess you heard it.
Green, white, and blue.
Three as a nation.
Green, white, and blue.
I mean, put Salon first.
Green, white, and blue.
Don't put it go on you.
Green, white, and blue.
Lady Chris on this one.
Green, white, and blue.
Featuring the past. Yeah,
Green, white, and blue.